Hi there, this is Kim, and welcome to another Quantum Change Kinesiology vlog. In this vlog, I wanted to share a little bit about the Walk of Change. The Walk of Change is essentially a session package which I, as a Quantum Change Kinesiology practitioner, offer as a way to most effectively assist and support an individual to really change a pattern in their lives. Let's say, for instance, a person comes to a session with me with uh, an issue such as um, social anxiety or depression or some kind of thought pattern that they just feel stuck in, or some kind of experience that they just feel stuck in. So what the what the walk of change will do and assist you with is, during the course of 3 sessions, you will learn how to actually start creating change. You know what it really means to start changing a pattern, because we do have a tendency to sometimes kind of want to approach these types of personality traits or experiences or emotional reactions that we don't necessarily like about ourselves. We tend to approach that where we tend to approach it in a very compromising and almost self-sabotaging way. Like, for instance, we have this tendency to want to change it just in one go. Like, we want to change it immediately, and then every time it comes up, we actually go into a pattern of feeling like a failure, of giving up, of thinking that we failed because we weren't able to change it, because we went into it again, and we went into those thoughts again, or in those emotional reactions again, and we every time it's like we just give up, and slowly but surely after a while we just kind of assume that we're just not able to change ourselves. We're just stuck in these experiences, and the best we can do is try to cope with it, try to suppress it, try to in some way deal with these things inside of ourselves that we don't want to be there, or that we don't necessarily like. However, that's not a solution. Because it's like, no matter what you do, even if you found a method to cope with it, to somehow make it not be there anymore, it's like on some level in your mind, you know that it's still there. You know that you haven't really changed it. Like, you haven't really resolved it. You've kind of just given up and just kind of suppressed it in a way, because you don't want to deal with it anymore. So the walk of change, what that uniquely assists with, is actually taking on these kind of patterns, is actually building the empowerment of the individual, building your empowerment to really take on those things inside of yourself that you might have felt victimized to, or that you might have your whole life felt like you can't do anything about it, that it's just kind of there, and you just have to accept it. Those kind of patterns that you might believe you're powerless to, well, you're not, because the problem has actually always been your approach to it. The problem has always been that you never really considered what real self-change entails, what it really means to be able to change yourself, and what it entails to really create and manifest change in your life. And this is something that Andrea and I, within Quantum Change Kinesiology, have been successfully able to develop. Um, is this understanding of what it means to really develop and create self-change, to really develop and nurture that self-empowerment within ourselves and within others as well. So that is, in a nutshell, what the Walk of Change is all about. It's 3 sessions wherein you go through this process of getting to know what it means to really change something, and finding your own power to create and develop that change. There's much more information on the Quantum Change Kinesiology website about the Walk of Change, about Quantum Change Kinesiology, what we're all about, what we do, and how you can start the Walk of Change, how you can book a session, and much more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.